This is my application for the IE University, and the question I'm answering today is: if a mirror told me about your life in the year 2065, let us know what would be titled, and tell us a quick summary about this storyline. The movie will probably be titled The Life of a Millennial because I was born in the generation where all the technology started, and this generation is marked by an increased use of media, communications, and digital technologies. The storyline of the movie will probably say that I was born the 12th of November of 1999 in the center of Spain in Madrid. I grew up in Madrid with my parents and my brother, and when I was 6 years old, we moved out to another house. I remember I was really sad because I also moved out to a new school, and I knew I wasn't gonna see my friends as often as I used to. After some time, I got to love my new school, and I also took part in loads of extracurricular activities like the typical Spanish dance, karate, paddle, which is like tennis, but with the wooden racket, art and acting. As I have family in the United Kingdom, we used to travel there a lot, and I really like those trips. Actually, my first aeroplane trip alone was there when I was around 6 years old. This is where I discovered my love for traveling, and by the age of 18 I had traveled to loads of places that I found amazing. I have traveled to France, and I've been in Britannia and Saint-Jean-de-Laz. I've also been in South Africa, in Cape Town and the Kruger National Park, which has been my favorite trip ever. I've also traveled to Greece, and I've been in Athens, and in Italy I've been in Venice. I also really enjoyed my trip to Mexico, and I also traveled to the Dominican Republic, and as I said earlier, we used to go to the United Kingdom a lot because we had family there. Everything changed in 2011 when my parents asked me if I wanted to go to a boarding school in England when I was just 12 years old. I was really excited for this idea, and I was sure that I wanted to take part in this experience, so before I knew it, I was flying there. In England, I had the opportunity to participate in loads of extracurricular activities. I took cooking lessons, art and textiles, and I also did baby swimming, which consisted in teaching babies how to swim. I also participated in jewelry making. I also took part in different sports like hockey, rounders, which I was in the team, netball and athletics. In addition, I participated in the swimming gala of the school. The year after that, I left that school and I came back to Spain. I kept in contact with my friends, and they came to my house every summer. When I came back to Spain, I had to decide between studying a scientific bachelor or an economical bachelor. I finally decided to study the more scientific one because I was better at maths and science, and I started learning everything by heart. In 2017, I finished my studies and I applied admission to study at the IE University in Madrid for the Bachelor in Business Administration. In 2018, I started my year at the IE University. I enrolled in lots of clubs and activities, and I went to study 2 semesters outside Spain, one in Australia and the other one in South Africa. In 2021, I did a master at the University of the Arts in London. This year I learned about fashion management. In 2023, I started to work at a multinational textile company. I was really happy at this job, and it was like my dream job, until I realized how poor countries were treated and all the child labor behind textiles industries. In 2032, I had this idea of building my own company of clothing which there wouldn't be any child labor, and the people behind the company creating garments with a normal amount of money. In 2040, the company started to get more popular, and people started to like the idea of buying clothes which didn't support child labor. In 2046, the company started spreading all around the world, and before I knew it, my company became international. In 2054, my son finished his studies and he entered in the company and helped me to manage it. The company got awarded by Ethisphere to be one of the most ethical companies in the world, next to other big companies like Starbucks, Hasbro, and L'Oreal.